Hello, you are welcome to this class. Now this class, now we will talk about the first coup where it take place for Nigeria. The coup where it leads to civil war in Nigeria. Now we'll talk for this class. Now from his book, A Journey in Service. Okay? So before we start, if you have not subscribed to my channel, make you press the subscribe button. Make you don't forget to press the notification bell so that anytime we I drop video, they will notify you. Okay? Make we start with the IBB the talk. Military takeover. No say before this time, na civilian they rule Nigeria. Army never near power before this time. Now this first time, army go first take over power. Okay? It thought say na the dead of the night where people they sleep, now they start this coup. Who do am? Na army officers, mostly majors and captains. Now they plan and executed what? This attack. It thought say their leader na Major Chukwuma Kaduna Nzeogwu. Okay? The mission na to overthrow the civilian government and eliminate political and military leaders. Okay? IBB's personal experience. IBB talk say that early morning, he dey sleep. Okay? He call here, person dey bag e door. Na around 5 a.m. Who dey bag the door? Na Lieutenant Christopher Ugokwe. He say na him close friend. Na he dey knock the door that time. But he thought say he dey tired because he never to take when he come back from party and he dey sleep. He call opposite say Ugokwe wear army uniform. And he was surprised at that time how person go dey wear army uniform this time around. Ugokwe dey shout, Ibrahim, get up, we have to go. And people say he dey confused. He call Hassan, go where at this time? He talk say Ugokwe was breathless and exclaimed, you know here wetin happen? Say there be a coup. They don't order us so we could come meet our oga, Major Hassan Usman Katsina. IBB call quickly change and wear uniform. I left with Ugokwe to where their oga say me they come. Okay? As they drive towards the squadron, they pass through Nasarawa, the area housing the premier's resident. Okay? IBB thought say he noticed something unusual. Smoke and flames. The house of Sudana of Sokoto, Sir Amadu Bello was burning. What did they go on? Ugokwe call confirm tell us say now the troop, those people were plan coup, now they bomb am. Okay? IBB call realize that something serious don't happen because this time he never really know what they go on according to what he talk for the book. Now so they drive, call the squadron headquarters. Major Hassan Katsina, they wait for them for office. So at that time, everywhere they tense. All the officers, they wait for Katsina, may call, explain the situation to them. Now so Katsina come out. He can talk to them. He tell them say, Major Chukwuma Kaduna Nzeogwu, now he lead the coup where happen just now. Okay? Katsina call tell them say, Nzeogwu confront him earlier that day when this thing happen. Like yesterday, he confronted him, say, so you have one choice to join the coup or you face the consequence. Katsina tell them say he can pretend say he dey agree with them just to stay alive, make them no go kill him. He can tell all of them say make nobody come out, that they must remain in that place. Okay? IBB can talk say he can dey speechless. Say at that time he was just only 24 years old. Say this was the first time where he experienced military coup. He can remember say one time he read one book about similar something like this where it happened for Egypt. But tell himself say that one a book. Say this one where happen so na real matter. Now we dey talk for us. He could think like that. Why they were in that squadron with Katsina. Later that morning, Major Nzeogwu called address officers in Kaduna. Location, brigade headquarters. Nzeogwu looks very rough. His neck and left hand, they body jam. He could speak to the assembled officers for the barrack. He said, comrade, the military has taken over the government of Nigeria. Now Nzeogwu talks so. He declares himself leaders of the Supreme Council of the Revolution of the Nigeria Armed Forces. Okay? He thought say he has secured northern Nigeria for the revolution. Say wetin happen so na revolution. Now so he can tell all officers make they cooperate with the new military rule. Same day, Nzeogwu can do press conference. Wetin he talk? He called the coup Operation Damisa, which is Leopard. He explained the Leopard never changes its spot. The coup is a service to our country to remove filth and corruption. Na so Nzeogwu talk. IBB talk say he listen to all this but remain confused, okay, as a young officer. IBB come say later he come dey hear news say they kpai many people. He talk say the coup was not only about military takeover but a violent purge. High-profile leaders were executed across Nigeria. One, killing in Kaduna, northern Nigeria headquarters. First, Sir Ahmadu Bello, the premier of northern Nigeria, wey be say his house dey burn that time. He talk say they kill am before early down morning. The wife of Sir Ahmadu Bello, they also kill am. Hafsatu Bello. His top security officers, including Ahmed Ben Musa and Zarumi, they also shot them dead. The court set his residence on fire. Another person, na be Brigadier Samuel Ademulegu, commander 1st Brigade, Nigeria Army. They kill him for his bedroom. His pregnant wife, Latifa Sisinos, that is aka Sisinos, they also buy him. Then, Colonel Raphael, Deputy Commandant, Nigeria Defense Academy, they also execute him for his house. Killings in Ibadan, Western Region Headquarters. Chief Samuel Ladoke Akitola, Premier of Western Region. He tried to fight back. He could bring out pistol, resist them. But because he was outgunned, they kpai him. Chief Remi Fanikayode, Deputy Premier, Western Region. He was arrested but not executed. Okay? Killings in Lagos, Federal Capital and Military Headquarters. Sir Abubakar Tafawa Balewa, Prime Minister of Nigeria. He was kidnapped from his home, taken away by soldiers. His body, they see him for inside bush after some days. Chief Festus Okotiebo, Minister of Finance, they also kidnap him and execute him. Brigadier Zakaria May Malari, Commander, Tata Brigade, he tried to escape, but his Chief of Staff, Major Ifeajuna, they drive past him that time. He say Ifeajuna was lawyer. He no know say he was not lawyer. Now so he come out from his ID. Ifeajuna was part of the coup plotters. Now so he kpai Brigadier Zakaria, Commander, 4th Battalion, Ibadan, executed in his hotel room at the Federal Palace Hotel, Lagos. Okay? As all these things come take place, so all the killings, now so Major Nzeogwu declare say the coup was successful. IBB can realize that Nigeria don't change forever because it was together like this before, but with the happen so it does scatter Nigeria. There's no way back. So by January 17, 1966, General Josi Aguiyi take full control of the government. That was the first military government in Nigeria after wetin happen. Okay? With wetin happen so, northern officers feel betrayed. IBB initial thoughts after the coup. His thought be say the coup was supposed to be about national progress, abi? But the killing were too selective. Almost all victims were northern leaders and officers. Na they think so. No major Igbo politicians or senior military officers were assassinated. Okay? This created suspicions that the coup was an ethnic conspiracy. Okay? Immediate reaction in the military. Many northern officers were in shock. Okay? They expected the coup to be neutral. Instead, it felt like a direct attack on the north. Rumors spread among northern officers. The coup was planned by Igbo officers to dominate Nigeria. Now this rumor, they called it spread that time. The killings were premeditated. They planned to kpai selected ogas. Some northern officers begin whispering about revenge. Say, go revenge, go fight back. All the whispering because they go on among northern officers. Okay? IBB could talk about his experience in the barracks. After he returned from the squadron, IBB noticed tension everywhere. Conversations among officers could change. Angers could grow, especially among northern officers. Some officers could begin to blame themselves for not acting, for not fighting back. IBB talk say he sensed that something dangerous was building up. Okay? Public reaction and social pressure. Northern officers labeled as coward. One, civilian newspapers mocked northern officers. Articles were written asking why haven't northern soldiers avenged their leaders. It talk say civilians call they insult northern soldiers, calling them weak. Even wives of northern officers call join the pressure. They yab northern soldiers. It talk say they call they challenge northern officers at home. You let them kill our leaders and you did nothing. Are you real soldiers or just cowards in uniform? Okay? IBB hear these words firsthand. He hear am, no be say person na tell am. That means they also yab am. It starts to affect morale among officers. Okay? Apart from that, they also challenge them openly in open gatherings. One night, IBB talk say some young soldiers they go nightclub near Ahmadu Bello Stadium. As they go that nightclub, some passerbys come recognize them. Say, see soldiers so. A group of people come approach them, come they insult them. Indirectly, wetin they say IBB dey talk for yesterday and say people put pressure on them to heart. Try to justify the reiteration, okay? It also say they tell those soldiers where they go club, you people are big fools, weak men. Look at what they did to your leaders, and you are here drinking. It also say the insults were too much. Some officers they won't fight back, but IBB say he dey watch in silence. Everything where they talk says now like journalists, he no participate for anything. Okay? He can realize say the pressure to heart was growing. All this to justify the reaction. Okay? Another one where he talk to justify the crime of many Igbos, now be this. Rumors of second Igbo coup. He talk say the fear of another coup becomes widespread. I because they hear rumors where they spread like wildfire. They talk say Igbo officers are planning another coup. They want to kill even more Northern officers. They are harming themselves in secret. Okay? Frustration over January coup plotters. Let's see that one. IBB talk say they call, let's say, people who plan the coup. They don't punish them. Instead of court martial, when they forgive them, some of them were even promoted. This confirms Northern fears that an Igbo takeover. Now they really do so. No be say na coup. They just want to take over the country. Newspaper stories had fuel to fire. Some Igbo civilians openly celebrate the January coup. IBB now they talk so say some civilians they hail the January coup. It talk say story come spread say some Igbo traders they laugh about the death of Northern leaders. He said this one can put more fuel to wetin already they go on. You get the point now, okay? Government policies increase distrust. General Aguiyi introduced decree number 34, May 1966. Wetin be the decree? The decree abolished Nigeria regional system. You know say before now, na regional system. West, north, east. But now, e come say no, na central. Wetin carry us go Abuja, na im be this. That is Lagos. Come be central that time. What we call the practice now. Na Aguiyi na im abolish am. E come replace am with central government. E come unify civil service. Before, na regional civil service. This means Northern officers will now compete with better educated Southern officers for jobs. Southerners, when we say they were more educated, they call they compete with Northerners, when we say they were less educated. This one now call put fear for Northerners. Say, they want you this style, dominators, to see excuse not to employ people from the North. You get the point now, okay? Because of this, many Northerners see this as an Igbo power grab. The North was not ready for full centralization. This is what they practice so. North, they no one hear them before. Okay? There were fewer educated Northerners compared to Southerners. Okay? This move threatened Northern dominance in government. Okay? Protests break out in the North. Angry mobs burn cars and attack Igbo businesses because of this. They call the protest. They burn their cars. They burn their businesses. At the Irosi slogans, they call the chatter. Call the say against Aguiyi. You get the point now. Protests everywhere. Okay? Why that one they go on for streets? For barrack, the mood called a shift dangerously. Military discipline breaks down. Open defiance in the army. It was Northern soldiers. They can't stop to receive orders from Igbo commanders. Tension in the barrack called a tick. Many officers no longer trust each other. Mutinies start to emerge. Where we say junior officers called they rebel against senior officers. You get the point now, okay? In different army formations, Northern officers stop following commands. I be call here say soldier where they Ibadan. No, they receive orders from their oga wey be say na be Major Nzeogwu. Similar situations happen in Lagos, Kaduna, and Kano. IBB sense something is about to happen. By June 1966, IBB can tell that a major explosion is coming. The anger in the military was becoming too strong to control. Retaliation is inevitable. The counter-coup is only a matter of time. Mutiny began in Abeokuta. The first major war happened na Abeokuta garrison, Western Nigeria. Commanding officer, Lieutenant Colonel Gabriel Okoweze, an Igbo man. Okoweze, na he call meeting of his soldiers to calm them down, say, make them calm down. But not officers, they believe say if they gather them to plan another coup, okay? Panic caused spread. A group of armed Northern soldiers caused storm the meeting where Okoweze, they address his officer. Now, so those soldiers were hijacked the meeting, caught by Left Colonel Okoweze instantly, okay? Major John Obienu, another Igbo officer, they also fire on the spot in that place, okay? This counter-coup, the one they just start so, caused spread everywhere. Once they buy Okoweze, other barracks quickly hear the matter. Northern soldiers, they call they look for Igbo officers as soldiers, call they buy them for different locations. For Ibadan, Northern troops surrounded the government house in Agodi. Inside the house, na Agui Rossi dey there, and Left Colonel Francis Adekule Fajuyi, Western Region Governor. The soldiers, they forced their way to the house and capture both of them. Now so they drag them comot for Ibadan to outskirts of Ibadan with heavy military escort. Hours later, Agui Rossi and Fajuyi were executed in a forest outside Ibadan. Their bodies were dumped in the bush. Okay? Killings in Lagos. A captain of Igbo extraction, Okoye, who was in transit at Ikeja Airport, they recognized them. That is the Northern soldiers. They dragged her comot from airport, executed in the public. Aside this place for Kaduna on, Left Colonel Israel Okoro, the 3rd Battalion commander, the Abusham at Payam. Major Isyong, another commander, they also Payam. Now so they just find Igbo top soldiers. They kpai everywhere. According to IBB, aside soldiers, the matter caused spread to civilian kpai. Wetin start as revenge against Igbo officers quickly spread to civilians. Thousands of Igbo civilians, na so they kpai them for cities where they not. Cities like Kano, Kaduna, Sokoto, Bauchi, Zaria. They set Igbo houses and business on fire. The army was unable to control the violence. Hundreds of Igbos tried to escape to the east. They murdered many along the way. Wetin IBB call observe for Kaduna. Why this matter dey go on? IBB say e saw chaos everywhere. Northern civilians and soldiers were in state of rage. They were hungry, looking for who to kpai. E talk say even some Northern officers, they even threaten them, say they go kpai them. Be like say those one na moderate. They say they want peace. The military hierarchy called collapse. There was no more discipline because one of the major things wey you go see for military na discipline. That one no dey again. Okay? Breakdown of the military, even Northern officers are not safe. The army lost control. Mutinies happen in multiple barracks. Some Northern soldiers take the opportunity to settle personal scores. As this matter dey go on so, soldiers call the settle scores. If 2 soldiers don't get issue before, or 1 soldier was punished by a superior officer, they call use the opportunity. They buy people will be say they anger them before. Okay? Now so, this major who was a provost marshal. Now mission he dey for Yakubu Gowon. Now so they stop him. Who stop him? Now war sergeant. Now so he stop him, shoot him. That one to show how soldiers call they pie themselves without order. The escape of Major Ogbemudia. Major Samuel Ogbemudia had detained Dimka earlier for violating movement orders. Dimka, who could join the counter-coup, called plot to kill Ogbemudia. Now so Colonel Hassan Kastina and Major Abba called one Ogbemudia. They called give a Land Rover and a sub-machine gun. Dimka and his men, they pursue Ogbemudia from Kaduna to Owo in Odo State. And then they pursue and they shoot. Ogbemudia called run out of fuel and abandon the car. Now so he called jump over a 6-foot fence, called hide inside forest. He survived by luck. Okay? How many Igbo officers they kpai? According to IBB, now 230 Igbo military officers. 9 they record say they kpai. Thousands of Igbo civilians, they also massacred them, according to IBB. Nigeria, from that time, called they divided along ethnic lines. The one who see they go through now. Let me say appointment, they one side. You get the point now, okay? What it can happen after the counter-coup and before the Civil War? That is between August 1966 and May 1967. Nigeria was now in chaos. By August 1, 1966, Nigeria was no longer a stable country. The army was deeply divided along ethnic lines. Northern officers now then called they control the government. But for South, the officers they dey bitter. The East, dominated by Igbos, feel targeted by genocide. No say IBB dey Kaduna, wetin he observe. He no tell us wetin he do, he just dey observe. Okay? IBB noticed a shift in power. Northern officers are now in command. The killing stopped. Many Igbo soldiers who survived the coup flee back to the East. The atmosphere is tense. IBB wonders if Nigeria can ever be the same again. He just dey observe, they wonder. They observe. I don't understand. He no do anything. He no buy anybody. He no do anything. I don't know. Drop in the comment section, okay? The appointment of Yakubu Gowon as head of state, August 1, 1966. With Irosi's death, the country no get leader, and they needed a new leader. Northern officers, they want their own to be in power. Now, so they call choose Yakubu Gowon, a Northern Christian from Plateau State. At 31 years old, Gowon becomes the youngest head of state in Nigeria history. Okay? Why mentioning Christian? I don't know. Gowon's first speech as leader, he thought say the basis for Nigeria unity is no longer there. He tried to reassure the Eastern region, say they were still part of Nigeria. He promised say Nigeria will be restructured to prevent further ethnic conflict. Okay? Mass exodus. Igbos flee to the east. After the counter-coup massacres, fear grips the Igbo population. Thousands of Igbo begin leaving the north. Train stations and roads were packed with Igbo families trying to return to the east. Many of them, they sold their properties at cheap prices, desperate to escape. Okay? The eastern region, other military governor, Left Colonel Chukwuemeka Ojukwu, became the safe zone for the Igbos. Okay? As tensions continue, a peace conference was held in Aburi, Ghana. Both Gowon and Ojukwu attended that meeting. The goal was to prevent Nigeria from breaking apart. They reached agreement at Aburi. What will be the agreement? Each region will have more autonomy. Okay? The military will be restructured. Federal government decisions must involve all regional leaders. Okay? For this conference, a guarantee was given for the safety of Igbos in Nigeria, while Aburi agreements failed. Gowon's government later refused to implement the agreement. The Northern-dominated federal government didn't want to weaken its control. Okay? Ojukwu sees this as a betrayal. He began preparing for a new country. Declaration of the Republic of Biafra, May 30, 1967. Ojukwu declared the Eastern region independent on this date. The new country is called the Republic of Biafra. Biafra has its own government, military, and economy. Gowon sees this as a rebellion. Road to war. Nigeria prepared for conflict. Gowon imposed an economic blockade on Biafra. Biafra refused to back down. July 6, 1997, Nigeria troops invaded Biafra. That was the beginning of civil war. Now so, Babangida talk am for his book. Okay? I pick all the necessary details to explain to you wetin happened. He don talk say it was not Igbo coup. This was how Nigeria, what we did today, so they scatter am. Come enter from military to civilian, military to civilian, everything come dabaru. Now we see this so. Never still get solution. But wetin I see for here, Babangida, you be military man. Wetin you do during all these riots? Everything. You no do anything, you just dey peaceful, you no join anything. Wetin Gowon do during the massacre when they come trust am, you no talk am. So many information dey wey be say dem no put for this book. He write am the way people should see it or trying to rewrite history. Whatever you think, drop am for comment section. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to this channel. Thank you.